Greetings brothers, this is Rostam and today we are having a 1v1 on the Wild Frontier. Starting from the blue side, Cry, also known as Cry This Crisis, is playing the Chaos Sorcerer. Kind of an offensive hero, has really good control abilities as well later on. And has some support for his troops to so that they fight better. Has some defensive options such as the Warfare as well. And he's sending the heretics to the power, and he's also going for the double powers, so expect more and quicker upgrades. Oh no, he's he's going. Okay, 1 KS Space Marines and double heretics. His opponent, Critical32, another kind of a offensive hero, we should say, but he's in range actually. Has got a good melee as well, but is mostly his offensive stuff is with his stun bombs and shooting and stuff and infiltrating. Okay, so Critical32 going for the double shooters, actually taking the bulk of his army, all of his army to the top side, and sending the K-Nob to the bottom. First capping this though, but yeah, has double shooters. So we got Koreans versus Russians. Critical32 is actually a retail player, pretty good Korean player. But he's retail style nonetheless. A really solid player there. And Cry This Crisis, yeah, doing Cry's things. Really eccentric and interesting plays. Yeah, and he is also with the double with 1 node and 1 power point here. Okay, so Chaos Sorcerer tying up the K-Nob. K-Nob nearly going down but escapes away. Critical2 as the first power purchase goes for Looters versus the possible teleporty sorcerer. Also, the Wild Frontier, one of those maps that is kind of a large map, lots of contested points as well. So some, I don't know, Looters obviously have a wide firing arc here. I mean, they can be flanked, and we are gonna see the Chaos Heretics as the first power purchase. Yeah, so the Heretic Sparring Champion in tier 1 is really good versus Orcs. In tier 2 versus the Sluggers, it's not gonna do that great. It's gonna get countered, but there's 2 of them. One of them perhaps in vanilla form. And this matchup versus the Chaos Sorcerer and the K-Nob, let's talk about that. Overall, Chaos has a lot of good tools versus Orcs. It has, in tier 1, it has Noise Marines, really good flame damage. It has melee heretics. In tier 1 it is good. The heroes, Plague Champion with the ranged bolter, damage over time, and also the sorcerer Doom Bolts really hurts. Even the Chaos Lord multi, the Combi Flamer. Nice approach by the way by Cry, and outflanking the Orcs. Triple generators down for Critical32 by the way. And in tier 2 you get lots of good things. Plague Marines, really durable, damage over time, really good versus Orcs. Blood Crusher, a really fast walker. And since Orc Walker is not as tough as the other walkers, it's actually not that bad to have. And yeah, has abilities, is really fast. And also Bloodletters. Actually, Bloodletters in tier 3 can counter nobs with the help of Zinch Marines and the Warship and stuff like that, and the Chaos Heroes also helping. So they have a lot of tools versus the Orcs. And among all the Chaos Heroes, Chaos Sorcerer is one of the best. Plague Champion is also really hurtful to the Orcs. War Boss, I think, is a little bit better. Overall, K-Nob is known to be less effective versus Marines, and Warboss is better versus Marine armies and lots of heavy armor such as these Chaos Space Marines and these Raptors. By the way, Raptors to counter the Looters and the double shooters from Cry's stuff here. And here we see the usage of the ball, liberal usage. I like that to win the engagement, and that's actually gonna wipe the Chaos Heretics. Yeah, okay, good job. The Chaos Sorcerer is gonna go down also. He adds the Sword of Flame as well, Yeah. Okay, very good use. You see what I mean? Use of War on the orcs is really insanely good. Using your red. Yeah, this is really retail player stuff. Really good job. Definitely worth it. Okay, that was a good jump into the... Oh, looters go inside the garrison. Can they be shot from... I think they can be shot from the outside by the Chaos Space Marines. Unless something ties up these Chaos Space Marines, they can actually shoot them and kill them inside the garrison. Wow, these looters might be dead. Although the Kanov is there. Can he finish the looters? Yeah, I think he can. I think he can. Yeah, this looters is dead. But Critical32 knew that these looters, yeah, just kept them inside the garrison because he knew that the Raptor was there. Okay, good kill by Cry. Good kill, I gotta say. 464 to 436, 2-1 at the moment for Critical32. So having lost that Chaos Heretic squad, the Spying Champion and also the Chaos Sorcerer dead, killing that Looter squad a little bit balances it out, and also the fact that this Crisis had a really good map control at the start of the game, especially with that really fast power rush, getting those points and getting the fast Aspiring Champion. We see this tactic a lot, getting fast power and getting fast takes. Rather than fast units getting fast takes. Sometimes you get units, for example, warriors are really cheap. They're really good. They do leap, they are tough. So yeah, you would get them. But yeah, Aspiring Champion also is a good option to have ASAP. Anyhow, Critical32 is going tier 2. He has fully upgraded. No. Only the big shooters for durability. I actually kind of like it. I actually kind of like this because it gives him durability, and he's going tier 2 with that. Perhaps a War Truck. But remember, in retail, War Truck is 20 power. In Elite Mod, it's 40 power. So yeah, I like how the retail mind works. Okay, Raptors jumping and flame damage on them. Constant a couple of these shoot-on models. So yeah, I was saying that for the Orc tier 3, we talked about the tier 2 as well. For the Orc tier 3, it's not that knobs are bad versus Chaos or anything. Sometimes you have to go, sometimes you should go, sometimes you do go. But I'm just saying that they have a lot of control on the Nob squad, especially the Chaos. Chaos Dreadnought, Mark of Khorne. Bloodletters with Warship and the Zinch Chaos Space Marines helping. Really melts knobs, those two. And also the Chaos Heroes themselves, even with tier 2 Chaos units, and also the Chaos themselves, you get the Rod of Warfire, that's Warfire, remember, does plasma cannon damage and knocks back and stuff. And you get the Chains of Torment, you get the Sword of Flame to use on Bloodletters and stuff like that. And in tier 3 you have Lightning Claw Terminators, you have Mark of Nurgle Predator versus all these Orc infantry. Although what Chaos have, it's a lot of infantry, and you know what is good versus infantry? It's tanks. It's tanks, and they do have the commandos as well. One commando is really good, I think. It's really cheap, especially with the K-Nob from the global bar. The Predator, the looted tank is insanely good versus infantry. It has that shots, really does good damage, splash damage. It also has that boom shot, really useful. Like it even can take that marines, really good for you. Spying Champion on the Chaos Space Marines here for Cry. And a Critical32, rather than going for the War Truck, goes for a Weird Boy. A good control tool for the Chaos Sorcerer, although Chaos Sorcerer is actually a teleporting one. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense to go for the teleporting Chaos Sorcerer, because you know what? There are not much melee stuff. There is only the Slugboy squad, but Slugboy squad can be shot out with the Chaos Space Marines and Space Marines. Chaos Heretics, the Raptors all there, and Bloodletters also are a nice defensive option to counter the offensive of the Sluggers. And the Sluggers without the Make Boy don't have that much support. Without the Pain Boy neither. Oh wow, okay, that's a good escape from the Chaos Raptors. The Sluggo is nearly going down, but the Death Turret is in here. Yeah, lots of bleed on those Sluggos. The Sluggos are cheap-ish though, yeah, 24. That's 119, I think. Okay, 119 for 6 Sluggos. My mouse is freaking out. Okay, so we are gonna see Plague Marines. He has gone for the Death Threat, but since the Death Threat is not the toughest vehicle around, he's actually going for the Plague Marines. I think that's enough. Plague Marines are extremely good versus Orcs. They're tough, nice health regen, good capping tool, and also annoying the shit out of Orcs. And yeah, with the combination of the Raptors and the Chaos Space Marines, perhaps with Markov Zinch, do a little bit of damage. It's gonna be enough. And he's also going for the Blood Crusher. Better, even better. Blood Crusher is really annoying for Orcs. Another Doom Bolts here. Yeah, Sorcerer is just such a good hero versus the Orcs. Okay, the Death Turret should be extremely careful. Yeah, Snary Missile Launcher, and now the Raptors can do that. Although it has that stomp ability, makes him go forward faster. This side, Slaughter usage on the Chaos Space Marines, they use their Vengeance rounds. Do more damage to infantry from range. They can also take out their chain swords. Raptors jumping to block the Death Threat and wait for the Plague Marines to come here. Oh, nice touch here. Taking the Plague Marines with the Chaos Sorcerer global, taking them forward. That's a good job, buddy. Is it gonna work out? Come on, one more shot, and Chaos Sorcerer might be going down. No, just tied up the range and stuff. This Blood Crusher might be able to take this Death Threat. Plague Marine shot also. Come on, Raptors, take out the Death Threat. Help taking out the Death Threat. One more shot. Blood Crusher, you can do it. Yeah. Go. One more. Come on, man. Come on. Yeah, it's dead. This Death Threat is dead. Yeah, GG, man. Good job. Good GJ. Oh, look at this. Little 40k waifu. Yeah, I like the strawberry ones. Strawberry is better than cat girls. Is better than the bunny girls. Yeah, strawberry is definitely the way to go. What is beef talk, man? Now, RSC. Anyway, Plague Marines do their thing, and now they aren't needed. I'm just kidding. They are needed because they're really durable. So tier 3 for Crisis. So far 2 clutch plays. One trapping these looters in here, and the other was teleporting the Blood Crusher. There is the Tank Busters though. There's the Tank Busters. They're yeah, a hard counter to a Blood Crusher. Also the K-Knob has gone down. The Shooter is nearly going down. It's really not that easy to control Orc armies. They do take a little bit of micro. Not that much, but they do take a little micro. I like the boys on the Tank Busters, but you know what? Chaos Sorcerer has infinite teleports with 100 red. And it's gonna take out the Blood Crusher. Okay, the Chaos Heretics went down, but not the biggest loss. He took out the K-Knob, he took out the Death Threat, and his economy is actually really good. He fully bashed Critical32. And Critical is going for a Tank Buster squad. Double Tank Busters. Blood Crusher is gonna die literally versus double Tank Busters. One Tank Buster is okay, but versus double Tank Busters, it's gonna be in trouble. And it's one of those retail / Korean things. Koreans naturally do have a high micro, have a lot of good micro. So he can control this prop really well. He's going for double Tank Busters. I was saying that oh, Icon of Zinch on these sluggers here. They'll explode on death and do damage. But yeah, I was saying that this makes things like tricky. In tier 3, Crisis has to go for either Terminators or wait for the goo, I guess. 198 to 366, by the way. VP's in favor of critical as well, 150 ahead. But yeah, I was saying that even a Nergal tank, like Nergal tank generally is good versus melee armies, especially infantry armies. But with the Kena, possible rocket launcher, and also Weird Boy has his attack, and double tank busters, especially. Now look at this. This is also another retail play style, going for the warpath and yeah, just supporting all of these orc infantry with move fast, I think, or whatever it is. But yeah, this orc army is really fast right now. What level there are? This Sluggas, level 3 sorcerer, and level 2 Sluggas. Level 2 raptors. Okay, these raptors are gonna be eaten by Sluggas. They're okay, they're a very good melee unit, but not that good. Wow, really lucky to not have lost 3 models there. Nice charge here by the Blood Crusher then. Nice charge. What? How did the raptors go down? I don't know. I think that was damage over time or whatever, but yeah, they do go down. That was really bizarre. But anyway, the raptors are dead. Critical32 though is first off the field. The Chaos Sorcerer is dead, and he is going for the Predator. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know versus double tank busters and the Weird Boy. Impossible Kena rocket launcher. Even the Nergal. I know Nergal Predator is really good, but yeah. Oh, okay, he is changing that. Unfortunately, he cannot go for the Terminator. Terminators would have been so good, even the autocannon or the Lightning Claws. Like, Lightning Claws are gonna struggle versus the Looter tank. That was called the boys, by the way. Nicely done here by Critical32. The benefit of that call the boy is that oh, the Blood Crusher goes down, by the way, as expected, versus double shooter, double tank busters. Targeted and also buffed with the Weird Boy. And yeah, the Blood Crusher goes down suddenly. Cry really low. And Eunice, he has a good map control, he has a good VP lead. But yeah, Critical32, I was saying that it's gonna, the Looter tank is gonna deal with the Lightning Claw Terminators. But you know what? Lightning Claws, he cannot go tier 3 because his economy is screwed, Critical32. And we see Cry is going for blue Bloodletters. I actually like this more than the Predator tank, even the Nurgle Predator. Okay, so yeah, unfortunately he cannot, unlike the retail, he cannot call in commandos. That would have been so good for critical right now. Lots of infantry in the field, and yeah. Unfortunately, he cannot get the Looter tank, so his options are limited. A Lightning Claw Terminator squad would be good, but you know what? Cry doesn't have enough red. So, what's he gonna go for? I think his best option is a goo. Definitely a goo. Is it gonna take that long though? Maybe another Bloodletter squad. He doesn't have that much time. Double cap in here. Unfortunately, the K-Nop goes down. Bah, that was a little bit slubby. Although the Chaos Space Marines were on the retreat path. You know what? Since there are no Nob squads, go for Corn. Go for Corn Marines. Good versus range blobs. Is really fast in this map. Is really good for capping victory points. Yeah. Who dies today? Bloodletters are also there. And is he going for the goo? I think he's going for the goo. He cannot cap, and 4 war banners. Yeah. His best option is this. Critical32's best option is this. So with double shooters fully upgraded with big shooters, these plague marines are gonna get hurt. Critical32 taking these points, just completely ignoring the power there. Doesn't even need power. Just yeah. See his power income. It's gonna be a tier 2 game for him, so he's gonna stay there. But yeah, it's gonna be another great, the first great unclaim on the first. Ooh, I like this choice really well. Also versus orcs, I think they're like orcs have two good units versus chaos. I think in tier 3, one of them is goo, the other is flash kits is really good. Versus melee terminators, you can go for the blaster flash kits. Versus infantry armies, you can go normal flash kits with snaz guns, and also you can go for the commandos is also really good. But yeah, knobs I think is the least effective option versus the chaos. Anyway, the blue bloodletters teleporting forward, but there's a lot of Dakar in here, and also the weird boys in there can warp bomb it, and also do a lot. Look at that, bang bang bang. These bloodletters are gonna be screwed soon. Ooh, teleporting the great time clean bot and doing the vomit. Yeah, doing cry things. Nice. Okay, just buying time with the bloodletters, and the mark of corn chaos. The space marines are also there, getting the mark of corns. That's a nice stomp. The chaos heretics, are they gonna retreat? Yeah. And the as good as these 4 wall banners are, they force a bunch of stuff off the field, but the goo is still super healthy. It's gonna take a lot of damage from the tank busters, but it's gonna actually do a lot of casualties into these guys. Another warp, another vomiter from the goo. But you know what? I call the boys again. I love these retail players, man. They do know how to use retail stuff. Yeah, another call the boys, and damn, goo took a lot of damage from the tank busters and slugger boys there. Especially the slugger is their power melee. But yeah, killing a lot of stuff as well. Damn, this goo is just wrecking faces. Damn, the teleport also on the sorcerer, really effective combo there. Old school. They say more fucking. Yeah, is that what they say? Because I hear what that's what they say. Okay, oh, a snare takes this poor knob that yeah, Critical32 was hide the Boeing. Hide the Boeing. Boeing. GG man. That was a good game. That was a good game. That was a good game. Wow. Who would have thunk it? Who would have thunk it? This goo would have done that. Obviously, goo is really good versus tier 2 orcs, but damn. I like how liberal, like Cry is a liberal player. Like, they are conservative player that really like ruthless at heart, codex. They're really conservative with their stuff. They're really careful. But Crisis, perhaps Valerio, sometimes even Guru Skippy, they're really liberal with their playstyle. Like look at this goo. Look at what this goo did. Yeah, I know goo is really good versus this army, but yeah, did a really good job. 4 war banners as well. Really fun to see. Really good game, man. Really good game. I'm really happy about that. It's not a long game, but look, the victory points are close. They playstyles were good. I really like analyzing this. Perhaps you can say your thoughts in the chat as well. But yeah, sometimes the games that are not that long, they're really good. Level 4 Chaos Marines, level 2 Plague Marines, basically tank and stuff. Level 3 K-Nob, level. I also like the how Critical32 was using the Beard Boy. But anyway, Chaos versus Orcs, another Chaos versus Orcs. This is a Wild Frontier. That's actually a good play style for the Orcs on this map, I think, with that Warpath ability. Yeah, I kind of like that. Those wall banners. But yeah, I think the start of the rise and fall of the Commando army was that he lost the death threat. After he lost the death threat, he basically lost a bunch of his army. I don't know if he was he meant to go for double tank busters. For starters, the double tank busters persuaded Cry to not to go for tanks and go for the goo. But anyway, yeah, perhaps it was the Zinch's plan and plot after all. Really good unit score. Yeah, much better unit score. for Crisis, and the hero score was good for critical. But anyway, that's the game on Zaval Frontier. I think I'm gonna cover another 1v1. Then we can go perhaps for a couple of 2v2s, and yeah, let's see what it takes us after that. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this fun, brothers, and until next time, this has been Rostam. Take care and Godspeed. See you later.